Scientists are people that make questions about the nature, the way they live, the people, etc. But first, let's see what is the process that they have to do to understand the questions. So, first, they explore and observe their surroundings. For example, the nature, your house. That's the first step, exploring. Now, second step is to start making questions. Now that we have explored, now that we have observed, we must have some questions of how the world works. Arrojamos algunas preguntas de lo que acabamos de observar. That's the second step. Now, the questions are possibilities. They have possible answers. What if? ¿Qué pasaría si? ¿Cómo funciona esto? ¿Cuánto tarda esto? Right? Those are possible questions that we can have of our exploring, of our observing process. And then we start making plans. How can I know the answer? ¿Cómo puedo saber la respuesta a esa pregunta que ya yo mismo realicé? So I start making plans of an experiment, of a project. How can I prove the answer? And we must have some predictions. What do I imagine could happen? What do I imagine is the final result, the final part of this process? And then it's time to start the plan, to start the experiment. You must describe what happens. It could be drawing, it could be with text. And we must write down the results. What is the answer of our question? Remember, this is the process of how a scientist works. Now let's start making our activity for today's extra session. Today we will answer a question in the forum. The question is, how does a scientist work? Or how do scientists work? What is the process that they have to do to answer their questions? And remember, kids are the best scientists in the world. You start making questions, you explore, so you are a scientist by nature. Y si tienes tiempo, y si quieres ir más allá, empieza a explorar tu entorno. ¿Qué preguntas te generan todo lo que observas?